Hey, 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 yo, what's happening, everybody? Stay at home gamer here, and you probably thought I was dead or something. I don't know. I haven't been putting videos up lately, and I'm sorry. Just don't worry about it. I'm still here, and we got a video. So, I gotta explain we're playing City Skylines, obviously. Um, and I gotta explain some things here, and it's gonna take me a minute. So this is a map that is called Cape Apple, and it came with, oh God, I looked up the name of it, but now I didn't look up where it came from. Well, anyway, it came with one of the packs, one of the later ones, and I put it into the editor and did some stuff to it. Before, I think your I think your starting square was here. Um, Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was here. I can't even remember now. But anyway, I know that this whole highway up through here wasn't here. I put that in. Um, I think I put that in. I think, and I did some other stuff to it. Anyway, I did all that to it. Um, Excuse me, I'm burping like a madman. I think I might have done some other stuff. Not much. It just made a little bit more through connectivity that wasn't there, and I didn't want to have to spend $1 million to make it. Um, like this road here. Okay, now I can go back into building mode. You can see I'm a little bit low on, not low, lower than start because I put this road in, and I'll explain some more later about this road and how what's this, and yeah. So it's, what time is it right now? It is 9:06 p.m. right now. I got up at about, I don't know, 9:30 this morning. I went over, I got coffee, I did what I normally do. That takes me about a half hour. So I've been work. I downloaded a bunch of mods. I've been on the computer all day. I downloaded a bunch of mods. I now have all the ploppable assets from the packs and all that jazz, all the latest, and I've got all so I downloaded all these mods, and every time I loaded the game up, I was like, oh man, I need that other mod too, because that one's great. So I had to exit the game, get the mod, reload the game, and then I'd be like, oh crap, now I need that mod. So that happened all day today, from like 10 o'clock this morning until now. Well, not just doing that. Then it took me most of the day to learn how to use these mods. Now I know all of that stuff, and I'm actually ready to freaking do something. Now let me show you what the mods are. We've got MOVEit, TMPE, Measure It. I got Anarchy, Road Anarchy, Undo It, Harmony, that just makes everything work. Unified UI, Node Controller, Network Multitool, which is a freaking huge, wow, that's great. And the Ambient Sounds Tuner, because I hated it when you zoomed out and you heard that goddamn wind constantly, and I didn't want to turn the ambient sound down all the way, everything in the game, because I do like it when you get up here by the trees and you hear that. I didn't want to get rid of that. So, and also, over here, you get the water. I didn't want to get rid of that. So I found that mod too, and I was like, wow, it actually worked, even though it said it was super out of date. So now, this map I modified, and I'm ready to build on it. This road I built, this is a 4-lane highway going from left to right. I put that in myself. It was a regular highway coming off here, and I just scooped it. That was before I had all these mods. I wish I had all these mods when I was building this stuff. As you can see, these are kind of wonky, but I'm going to leave them anyway, uh, just as a reminder of where I came from before I had these mods. And then, yeah, I built all that up there. So, uh, normally when you build a connection like this, oh my god, it wants to make one of them straight and then wants to make one curvy out like that, and that always drove me nuts. Well, now it is fixed, And so I'll show you with the mods as I go along what they do if you don't know what they are already. So what I want to do first is I have money. I need to get my road network going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start. I don't want to start close to the highway because I don't want this to become a big bottleneck up area. So I'm going to actually go 2 nodes down from it before I start coming across here. And let's see if I can't get in a little closer so I can see those lines. I am blind. I'm sitting close to my TV. I'm not sitting on my couch like I have been. And I'm blind. So I need to go 1 away to make the perfect distance because that's a wider road down there. Now I'm going to go 2 up and then make my grids this size for over here anyway. This one I can go up. Oh, I don't want to get that close. I'll go up only 1.5 blocks. We'll call that a block. When you go from one node from another, that'll be a block, I guess. I don't know, maybe not. No, these are blocks. I'm building blocks. That would just be like crazy. Don't mind me. So I'm gonna go out here and build another one up. And let's not. I'm gonna plan all this before I actually. Ooh, that's gonna mess some me up, isn't it? Yep, it is. So I'm gonna do that, and we'll just get rid of that, and we'll go up. Well, that's gonna be close to the highway. Is it too close for my liking? It is. Let's diagonal that, and that looks good. This is gonna be my industry area here, and just because it's pushed off to the side, it's noisy up here to begin with anyway. There's nothing off to the side to make, you know, I'm not going to use an poop out water pipe. I'm going to use an inland one, so I'm not putting stuff into the water. Also, besides the fact that I modified this map, this is my own theme for temperate that I made. I don't have day and night turned on, but you can see the water is probably bluer than normally you're used to seeing. And if I did put some pollution into the water, woo, that color would be crazy. But maybe we'll see it, maybe we won't. And then nighttime is really crazy in the sky, but maybe we'll see that. I'm sure we will. I'll do nighttime after I get some city built here. Probably like at the end of the videos, I'll do it like a little nighttime like tour or whatever. I don't know. Let's stop jibber jabbering. I know I'm really talkative right now. I'm excited because of these mods. I haven't got to play with mods before because it's so hard when you have a non-Steam version. Like it's hard for me. Like, although I did find all the ones I wanted, and some are out of date, but they still work. So I was quite pleased with that. See how that wants to curve that like that, and I'm like, no, I don't want that. Here's where anarchy comes in. All right, so anarchy is actually off right now. So I'll take that curve off, and oh, now I can build a straight road. Now, you know, this intersection might be a little wonky because of that. But wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. Okay, I gotta calm down. I had a lot of coffee today too, so that's a thing. I'm gonna go up here. So now we get an intersection that's a little bit cray-cray. Little cray-cray. So what we're gonna do is go into our node. What is it called? Node. Node controller. Okay, so that's Control N for short. Now I select a node, and here, boom, we come up with this stuff. And now I can take these buttons right here, and I can swing this back and give that a more realistic looking crosswalk that's not cray-cray. So it matches up with the other side, and the rest of them are fine. And I love that. I love that so much that I can do that with both those tools put together. Now, That's exciting. Now I need to go over here. I still got good money. Good money. I got to build my power plant and all that jazz, but I'm going to put my other one over because that road is wider on that side, and then I'm going to come up 2, go over 1, down 2, over 1, and this time we're going to go over that way. We're doing these double the size that they are wide. We're doing a double long. So I'm going to come over here, and do I want that close? Sing it? No. We'll go that close, and then we'll come that close. Ooh, there's some terrain here. I can't get my view yet, and I did not download that that mod where you can toggle it, so I could see that before I got the ability to see it by getting through the milestone. We can turn that back on. I don't want that crazy. And I can turn anarchy off because I don't want nothing crazy happening. Because I'm not really used to using this one yet, so I'm not sure what it's capable of when turned on. So I'm just going to leave it off until I know I have to have it on. So right here, another thing we can do is we can go the old-fashioned curved road and line it up and do that. Now another way we can do it, and this works with, let me turn my unified UI on. This works better with more difficult turns, but there's a way you can go to create curve, and then you select the 2 roads you want, and then it'll make it for you. And sometimes this one does like a raised up thing, and kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird. And then if you hit Control F to follow terrain, let's see what that does. No, it didn't do anything. So anyway, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way with the curved road because it looks exactly the way I want it to this way anyway. That just made a more rounded curve, I guess, instead of this one being more curved down here. But I don't mind that. Oh, maybe I do. I don't mind it. I can't make it perfect. You know, the mods are helping me out a lot, so I don't need to have everything perfect. Alright, so let's get this. I'm going to build a little bit more roads before I actually start doing other stuff. Let's get that in there. How close do I want this? That is too close for me. So I'm going to come out and do a little bit shorter. 2 squares short. Yes, that's working. So we'll put that down here and we'll line up with that node. Probably won't be building here. Now I know there's another mod where I can, and there might be one that I already have, but I just don't know how to use it. Toggle road collision. What is this? I don't want to even fuck with that. I know there's a way you can enable and disable zoning, but I'm not going to even try to get into that right now. I'll learn that on my own time. I'll just use the things that I know right now when I'm recording. That's a good idea. So, why is this saying to come way out here with this? Oh yeah, I made it shorter because of the beach. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is start. Yeah, I have enough here. I can go down one more. I do want to go down one more, so this isn't the only way in, because that would be cul-de-saced off, and that would be like horrible. So I'm gonna we're gonna skip every one, and that's where we'll have our connections to this bigger road. Okay, so I'm gonna come down here, and I don't want to ruin that down there. Okay, I'm not gonna. Okay, so we'll come over here with that. This will come all the way down, and then yeah, that's how that'll look. I can even put a road here and just not connect it and make a little cul-de-sac there. But we're not going to do that because this is going to be industry and I want a buffer. I want a buffer. So now we're going to build the power. I'm going to do the coal. Actually, let me get the water in place first. Since I'm going to have the power up here, and my water in this map, this is just how the map works. the water isn't moving, so it's pretty stagnant. Because it's not like, I don't know, it's kind of like, I don't know, a river delta or something. I don't know. But it's not moving. So if I pollute, it's just going to kind of plume out into like a ballooning type area. Um, so that, for that reason, that's why I'm not going to use these pipes. But where I pump from, my industry might be close to the water, and I don't want to pump, well, let's pump up above it. Pump up above it. Pump it. Okay, I gotta stop. Maybe I should turn the radio station on so I'm not so, like, talkative. Or maybe you like it when I talk. I don't know. Maybe you guys like it. Why won't this? Okay, finally. Okay, now it's giving me all the way. Oop, no. Oh, I'm gonna push it. Okay, that's as far as I want to try it. It's like press my luck. How far can I go? Okay. So this is, yeah, it'll be unpaused soon. I just want to make sure that where my pollutants things are, I don't want them inside either. Well, actually, I could have them inside. That's not a big deal because I can then build industry on the outside. I need a room for my garbage. That's what I'm worried about. So that probably is going to be a problem with the way I set these roads up. Maybe it can go diagonally here. I don't think it'll fit though. Well, I'm just going to have to wing it. And I'll put this I'll put that here. And then let's get this going, this inland water treatment plant. Man, it's so warm out and it's nice today. It has been the past couple days, like in the 80s in April in upstate New York. But having my window open and my door open, I'm seeing a bunch of bugs in here. It's the only thing I don't like. Let's get this. Alright, I want to keep this away. So that kind of sucks. Let's put it. Can I put it? Yeah, we can put it there. So at least I'm leaving 3 spaces over here for industry to build. Now we'll pipe some pipes in. Said divide pipe. Okay, look, gotta go down under the roads. Gotta do it. Thank you, City Planner Plays, for making me do this the way that I do this now. Okay, so we gotta go up here. Every other road should cover everything fine, and we'll come crossways all the way. And this is gonna be coming down. And since we can't go out all the way here, we will just do this and make a loop around, and that'll cover that. And then we'll come around here, and we'll come first road and link up, and then we'll come out second road, skip a road, and come out link up. That one's a little crooked, but I'm not going to worry about it. And then we'll come down here, and then we have all water. Okay, now what I want to do is I got to get some zoning going on. Residential obviously is going to be first, but I need some more roads going on. So here we don't want to get up too close to the highway. I'm only going to go 1 up, and then I'll go 2 over. Ooh, mixing it up there, are ya? Yeah. Alright. So here is going to make it so I go up, and I'm not getting too close to the highway. And now this is where I'm going to correct my grid. Now, critical, or you might say, stay-at-home gamer, you might say, aka critical. Why? Oh, I was going to say at the beginning of this build, darn it. Well, I'm going to do stuff differently. I don't want to build gritty stuff, and I don't want to build like one giant city. I'm going to have different areas, different stuff going on. And I always say that, and I always end up building one giant monster of a city. So I'm not going to do that. And the beginning of the city is always going to look like a grid because it's, look at my money. I need to build it efficiently, so this is probably going to be the last thing I can build, is this road. and I don't want it to look like that. What's actually going to happen is there's a road going to be coming out here following the coastline, and this is going to be the main road. That's going to be another collector from the locals. So this is like a bigger collector off of the highway, arterial, and then this is going to be a local collector that's going to be a 4-lane. But I can't build the way I want to build it right now to go up around because I don't have enough money. So right now I'm just going to put the zones in. I'm going to start right here because it's closest to the power plant. And now we will let time go. And I had a problem with this because I did test this map a little bit earlier. It seemed to come and go, and I think it'll be okay. Oh, I didn't hook this power up to this. Whoops, my goodness gracious. What a bad rookie mistake. And now that I see where the residential has started to build, now I know where I want to hook my power up. That's why I hooked it over here. So anarchy is off, so that means I can cross this without worrying about destroy. So that's safe according to the game's rules. And I'm going to come up here just to stay out of the way of if I need to build over here. So here's our first buildings coming in. Alright, so now that I have that and I know there's going to be power there, I can really lay it on thick. I'm going to save a spot right here for city services once we get them available. Because I want them to be able to reach, you know, out. I could probably do it here and they would still reach all the residents. Oh my goodness, what are they complaining about? Oh yeah, I forgot to build that frickin'... No, oh, I didn't hook it up. Oh my god, another rookie mistake. See, that's what I get for getting stoned right before I record. So let's go back to normal here. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, maybe I could go out this far. I probably could go out that far. So what I'm going to do now is they're going to want some... I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put that there, and then they're going to start wanting a little bit of commercial, which is going to go along the main road, because that makes sense. You know, you have your main drag, and this has parking, so it'll be fine. It shouldn't interrupt traffic anyway. I don't think anyway. And if it does, well, I've got mods. I don't know. I don't think mods can fix traffic that good, but they can help. I mean, with lanes and stuff. I can't wait to get into that. So let's see. They do want a little commercial. We'll put that on the main. And it's low density. And now what I want to tell you, once I get the ability to get districts, these houses are going to be no more. Because I'm going to replace all these, because they're so different, all of them. Like, they vary very much. So I'm going to do the first district is going to be the mid-century modern. I like that. I like that one a lot. It's like the 1960s type looking homes, you know, where the threat of nukes were going off any minute and stuff. I don't know. It just looks cool. I like it. And that's going to be our beginning little town. That's what they're going to look like. So ignore these buildings because that's going to go away. They want commercial, but they haven't started building yet. So we will let them fill that in before I go ahead and start doing anything else. So this is a 2-lane, one-way. It's considered a basic road or whatever you call a small road. So the speed limit on it is, I don't even have enough money for... Oh, I'm in the negative right now. Uh-oh. 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 Good thing I figured out a little trick earlier. Without having to turn on the unlimited money. But I can make some money if I build some industry. Let's fill in this whole block here. And then they want more merch. Give me some merch. There, they still got room there. I'm going to let them fill that in before I start going all crazy with it. Hopefully I can build a profit before I go bankrupt. But there is a little trick you can do if you have MOVEit. So I hit M for MOVEit, and then I'm going to do marquee selection. Or no, I'm already on marquee. Okay. So marquee selection, and then I'll just I'll like copy a section of this, and I'll hit copy, and then I'll like plop it down right here, and it doesn't cost me anything. So I'm negative 3,000 right now, and that didn't cost me anything. So I'll get out of that, and then I'll bulldoze, and whoop, 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 whoop. Now I'm in the positive. Okay, so that... That's a good thing to know at the beginning of the game when you kind of overextend your funds, which I tend to do. I mean, I did have to build this expensive road all the way down to the tip of the peninsula. I built that with the money that starts with that. I couldn't build that in the editor because they only let you build highways in the editor. They do not let you build any other kind of regular road. That's why this is a highway, because I had to build it a highway. So I did spend a little bit of the money to build this, so I don't feel like I'm cheating too bad doing that, although I probably could have, been a little bit wiser with the roads. I probably didn't have to build all this down here, but anyway, it is what it is. It's a game. We'll take liberties at sometimes. So now the only demand is industry, and we've got a little bit more room to build. So I'm not gonna, well, maybe I'll fill another one in. Get out of my face, bug. I see you flying around here. Okay, so while they're building that in, while they're filling that in, I'll fill you in. Another reason I haven't been putting up videos lately is because I've been not feeling good, and sitting in my chair has really been hurting my legs and stuff. So I've been just playing games from my couch, and it's sort of hard to record from there because my second monitor is small and it's across the way. But I can do it, but it's kind of I don't feel great about doing it because I can't keep an eye on everything I would like to keep an eye on. But I'm feeling better. I've been eating better, and I'm not drinking the alcohol because that's one of my problems with my liver. It's been hurting, so getting up and down and sitting in the chair has not been great. But I've been trying to correct it and do good, and I am feeling good, so it's good. I hope to put more videos up, and I hope to live. So I'll do one more industrial, but they're probably gonna say we want workers. Before I can get enough workers to get to the next level, I'm gonna put some up here. I don't think this is going to be too close to the highway, and this is low density commercials. I don't think the noise will bother them, because I'm just going to that's not going to be dense, I don't think, ever. Maybe, I think I'm going to keep this part as like, preserved as the beginning of the town. It's not going to get skyscrapers and stuff. We'll do that elsewhere. There's a lot. And I have the 81 tiles mod, but I don't have it turned on right now because with it turned on, you can't exit out to the main menu, and you can't load. In case I screwed up a road, I had to reload. I couldn't do that. I had to exit out of the entire game and then load the game again. And then anytime you want to go to the main menu or load a different map, you gotta exit the whole game. So I left the 81 tiles off for now. If the city ever gets that big, I'll turn it on. And I don't think it'll be an issue as long as you are inside the 25, I think I read. I don't know. I don't think it'll get that big, but we'll see. So now I'm going to do probably, ooh, yes, we got it. Little Hamlet. We have taxes now and loans. And now we have to take care of garbage. And we have to take care of healthcare. And we have to take care of education. And we got some buildings. And that's about it. But we got some money. So that is a good thing. Now, the first thing I want to do is see where I can put this freaking landfill. Is it going to go? Oh, it's going to be... I don't want it touching that water pump at all. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to move this plant. Now, I could use MOVEit and do it for free. But I'm not going to cheat it. Well, maybe I should cheat it. Yeah, this early in the game, I don't have money to blow. So I'm going to move it. Can I rotate it? Yes, I can. Rotate by holding the right mouse button while sweeping left or right. And that's what rotates it. So if I put this here, the great thing about MOVEit too is you can tuck stuff in real close where you couldn't before. We'll get into that later, though. I know some tricks to make some stuff look really cool. So I'm going to do that there. And I don't think that will affect... Well, I'll have to wait and find out about that. Because it'll have to get it going. But let's get this... I think I can put this in now, yeah, without affecting... Yeah. And that'll take care of the broken power issue too, I believe. No, it won't. Okay. I stand corrected. There is no need for this power line anymore. I don't know how that made it through there. That might be something, I don't know. Well, there's one of these mods has something called collision, and I'm not sure if it's anarchy. Whoops, I put R for road. What am I doing? Is it? Road collision, yeah. So I'm not sure about that. I don't know, I'll have to find out. I'm learning it a little bit. I learned a lot today. Like I said, I spent all day on them, learning them. Especially the network multi-tool. That thing's a freaking beast, but oof. I'll show you what it can do a little bit. Let's see. Gotta get more commercial here. I'm gonna go down here. I don't want to get too crazy. And I can do more resident. Oh, now I can do what I want. I need my... So the school I'm gonna do in the middle. This is a bigger school. They both cost the same, both upkeep, both same capacity, both same electricity and water. It's just one is smaller. This one is 4 by... What's that look like? 6? What's that look like? 6? 1, 2, I can't tell. And this one is bigger. So we're going to do this one here. The school doesn't stretch as far as the healthcare one. So doing the school in the middle here. Maybe I could get away with it over here. Oh, I probably could. Ooh, that corner looks like it's a little sad about it, and down there looks like it's a little sad about it. I'll do it right here. I'm not going to put it on this road, because that's going to be a main one, so I'm going to put it right off the main road. That'll be fine for them. Oh my god, my money. Then the healthcare I'll put over here, but I don't have the money for that now, obviously. I'm going to have to fill up these to get more money. At least I'm in the positive. This will put me way more in the positive, though, if I do this. That's kind of close to the highway. As close as I want to ever get. And now let's make some more stress blockage ones. I don't plan on building a road across here. It's just I don't want to go sweeping too far and then overdo it. Even though with residential you probably never can, but are these power grids connected yet? They are, and it's not by this wire. Thank you. Whoops, nope, bulldozer off. Power off. There we go. So let me see what we got. Has this thing resolved? Yeah, we got some crazy lane changes going on, and I don't know why they're doing it. But here's one of these things with the traffic manager we can do is we can go to the lanes, and here is where they seem to be trying to poop over right here. So I could manually do like stretch these up and say you have to stay connected to here. Oh, that's why there's like a weird node there. Oh, hang on. Maybe we don't need traffic manager. Maybe we need network multi-tool. And then we do control 2 to remove a node. Where is the node that's causing the issue here? Is it this one? And I noticed some slowdown here. Is that an extra node? That one is too, isn't it? Now I gotta wait a minute till this all gets sorted out. But that might have been the problem. No, they're still trying to zoom. I don't think if I delete that node, I don't think that's a good idea. See, I don't want to get into trouble deleting these nodes. I mean, I can put them back, so it's not really crazy terrible that I'm deleting them. Especially on a highway when, like, you know, I'm not going to be adding or making intersection, you know, whatever. I don't need to line up an intersection. So I think it might have fixed. Well, we got stuff going on back here now. It's almost like I'm not really sure what it is. I might have to use that, but I don't know. Well, I'm not going to worry about it right now. I got to worry about building. I'm getting population and they're coming in, so I'll worry about that later. I think it might be just the lane. So need to make them stay in lane right there. I don't own that square right now anyway, so poop. I did myself a favor by moving it deleting the nodes so close to where I can't mess with it. We need some more industry. Let's pop that in with the bucket tool. Oh, I was wondering why I couldn't click. It was a delay while this was popping up. Alright, so we can do some policies. Yay, we got our districts. Okay. So that means I can do what I need to do. What else did we get? We got some generalized industrial specialization. We got the self-sufficient buildings for the res. We got the organic and local for the commerce. And we got police and fire. Great, another thing to worry about. I might have to take out a loan on that. And I'm missing some water up here. Not good. We'll go up and around like that, and that'll give it to them. And the road. To connect the road. Now, this is going to be... I don't want it to be like that. Because I'm going to have a road coming out here. I'm going to use that freeform, and I'm going to come out here, and I'm going to just kind of keep this hugging that sand, right? Come straight, come about here, and then we'll bend her. Keep it hugging that sand, and then I want to point with the sand. Keep it with the sand, okay? And then we're going to bend her. Oop, I got that one a little bit too far on that one. We'll go there. We'll bend her. We can go a little further than that. We'll bend her up. And then that's where she's gonna... She's gonna come on up and just kind of follow around. All around. That's as far as I want to go with it right now. That's just, yeah. Okay, so now what I can do is take a straight road, and I can go and see, this is going to say no, it wants to be bent, and I can say no, I want it to be straight, and then it'll say no, you can't make an intersection that tight, and then I can turn on anarchy, and I can say yes, I can make an intersection that tight. Ha ha ha! Oh, you gotta love that. I mean, how good is that? All those things were telling me no, and then I just click at one at a time, say yes, you're letting me do that. And it's saying, no, I'm not going to let you do that. Well, yep, you are going to let me do that. Next. So now all I have to do is I have to go into Node Controller, which is Control N, and I'll select, we'll zoom in, I'll select this node, and what I want to do is I want to take these back so they're square and not janky. Let's do that there, and let's do that there. And how much better does that look? You know, I mean, it's the little things. And sure, traffic probably would have went through there basically the same, maybe, if I didn't do that. But I don't know. Maybe it does do something. I don't know. It just looks a hell of a lot better. That's for goddamn sure. And now what I want to do is we have this here. When we go into our thingies and we go into junctions, these are the vanilla versions of the stoplight thingies. And then adjust roads, we have this. Now, this is going to be a main road here. So this is going to come across, and I want to extend this all the way up. So that's going to be a road. And now, because of one of these mods, and I'm not even sure which one, I think it might be TMPE, Traffic Manager President's Position. At this, I can apply stop signs to all side roads that are heading into this junction. But traffic isn't busy enough to do that yet. So we're just going to let traffic continue to govern itself for now. And if I turn on Traffic Manager, and then I go to, I want to priority signs. Let's see. This intersection, okay, what about if there was lights here? So I don't want a light here. So when there's no light there, and we go to signs, I can change these. See, these are those routes that I was I didn't know if I was talking about them, but that's how you can keep cars in their lane. You draw them from one to another. But anyway, so here we want, this is the main road. So right here we want this to be the main, which is, that's what that symbol is for. And we want that to be a yield, and that to be a yield. Really, that probably should be a stop. Yeah. That's got to be a stop. And then in here, boy, we can't look at them all, can we? I don't think there's a way to look at them all unless we go into this mode. And oh, woof. Okay, how's our traffic? There's a fire here. Oh god, I don't have a fireplace house yet. Crap! Alright, I better build that right now. This firehouse, since the industry tends to catch on fire a lot, this is a smaller one. I'm going to build this one right here, and this will touch everything pretty good. I'm not going to be worried about the police just yet. Now back to what I was doing. The signals. I don't know. Junction restriction. Yeah, I can set speed limits with this thing. Lane arrows. You can change the lane arrows and everything. I mean, it's crazy good. So what I want to do now is go here and use the vanilla junctions and just make sure there isn't anything. This is going to be a main, like I said, but we just want stops on this road. So, junctions. Why is this not working? Oh, is it because I had this on? Junction. Yeah, it was because I had that on. So I'll turn that off. And really, this should stop here because this is the end of it. But I'm just going to let it do its own thing because I don't have enough traffic to worry about that right now. I guess why I'm doing that is just to go into wow, some of the mods and how they work. Wow, they didn't put that out, so I'm going to bulldoze that. Um, so need residential, and I do need the police station because they're complaining about that now too. Dear Lord, so that's the smaller one, I believe. Yeah, alright. Oh yeah, there's a lot of crime. So I'm going to have to put this right here. That will reach those industrial zones over there. Barely, but it'll do the job. Now they shouldn't have anything else to complain about. And now I have to do some road work. And I'm just going to grid this out real quick. Okay, so get my single lane routes and I'll just grid this out. And like I said, this part of the city is going to be pretty gritty. Grid-like. Not enough money. Okay. I guess that's the end of that. Water I'm going to have a problem with. Well, I can take out a loan now, so here, probably should do that. Let's get some more residential in where I can. Here has water, right? Yeah. And then over here has water. That's going to be commercial, though, along here. Yeah, I can fill that whole block in safely. And these I can, too. I didn't want anything on the sand, so... actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to D-zone... here and here, and I don't know if that'll be enough room to let a road go through without crushing, but I'm just gonna hope that it is. Maybe I'll only do like a 3, and maybe skip a hole there, and then that'll be fine. That's far enough out. Now I need to go. These aren't gonna have any water right now. Well, I am earning a tiny bit of money. Why am I paused? I could add some more industry, that's for sure. Oh, God, I forgot I had to do this once I got taxes. I can raise everything up to 12 without them complaining. That'll get me some money. Whoop. Okay, so that's taken care of. Now I should see that number go up a little bit, I hope. And also, I gotta draw my district, and all these houses are gonna go away, so I better make sure I have some money before I make that happen. I don't want to build any more residential areas, because the ones that are there are all gonna collapse when I change the district style. So, that's not good. I'll be losing a lot of money there. I guess this kind of got a little off from the way I wanted it to. Well, no, it looks good. It looks alright. It's its own thing, you know? I'll let it do it. I'll let it do its own thing. So, power I gotta keep an eye on. Oh, we've got some noise complaints over here because they're next to the commercial. I didn't think that was gonna happen. And did I ever put my healthcare in? I did not. And I don't have enough money. I'm gonna have to take out a loan. No doubt. I'm not going to cheat and do the thing I showed you earlier with MOVEit. That's only for dire circumstances when you first start a city and you overspend your money like probably everybody. No, I know I do. So well, yeah, I am making money, so I'm not going to pause it. I am going to get that healthcare. That one is that size, that one is smaller. So I'm gonna put this close as I can. That'll be fine. Will that reach? Well, it won't really reach the industry, but I kinda can't worry about that right now. These people are not doing good, so I might have to tell them they can't live there. I didn't think that low density would cause that issue. But apparently it does. So I am gonna... Okay, well now they're going to... They got healthcare now. They're like getting better, I think. Maybe it won't be a problem. Because I don't think I've ever had a problem with it before, with the low density being back to back like that. I don't know. You want to hear something funny? This game makes the fans on my computer go crazy like no other game. Even like today's top like games that require, you know, because I have a 4090, and this game, I guess because it's so old, it's using a lot of GPU, and my fans are set mostly to reel up when the GPU is getting hot. So I think it's kind of funny that this game, probably because it's really unoptimized, is making the GPU work a lot harder than, and then the CPU, I mean, excuse me, the GPU is not working at all, barely. It's like having a day at the beach over there. It's like I'm kicking back, not doing nothing. Hang on, let me build this water line and I'll take a look over there and see what it's at. Oh, I don't have it turned on, so never mind. Well, actually, I'm recording my screen. I had a hell of a time. For some reason, OBS wouldn't record this game, so I had to record my actual, like, desktop. So that's what I'm recording right now. So I do that. And then, bring that up and I'll slide it over. Well, it'll make my screen go over. So here we go. So the CPU is getting used like a crazy ton. And this is the 4090. Oh, that is getting used quite a bit. Which is weird, because it really wasn't being used that much before. Huh. Oh yeah, see, it went down. Yeah, I didn't think it was actually being used that much. It's probably because I dragged this over from the other monitor. It was like, whoa, what are you doing to me? Alright, so I'll get rid of that. Anyway, yeah. Let me fill these in. I'm going to need some parks, but I don't have that available yet. So I do want to make room for that. Not really. I can't remember how big they are, so I know if I fill in this much, I think that'll be fine. And then I'll just bucket drop the rest, so make sure. There we go. And this one I can fill up. And then commercial. I'll do another row down here by the main. And I'll do the other residential row here. And then I think can bucket drop residential here, here. Ooh, that one's gonna be nah. I will do this much and say okay, but not out here. And then over here I'll do this corner. And then we'll do a little bit of, just a little bit of commercial here. And I gotta be careful about that terrain there. And over here I gotta fix that too, but I'll fix that when I have enough population to do so. So, that being said, I think this is a good start. And let's see what I can do. Ooh, I don't have the day-night thing, so I can't turn it to night. Aw. I'll have to get that mod so I can turn it. Then I can do this and have a nice little tour with the lights on at night for the end of the video. But although this isn't really a great one, I think the other person that I watch has some kind of mod that does like a cinematic camera type thing, because this definitely isn't it. I can do that. I can do better myself if I put it on the camera and just like, you know, zoomed around like the city and just like and then like zoomed in, you know. I put my own music in. Alright, there's the city tour, guys. And I'm going to end that one here. I'm going to end that one here. Next episode, I don't know what we'll do. We'll finish filling in this side of the highway and decide what's going to happen, because this, okay, so I got this measure thing. We'll go from this to this over here, and that's 12,000 feet. Now, 1 mile is like 5,200 feet, so this is from here to the water, almost 1 mile. So, is it proper to have 2 miles in between an exit, or should I do another? But I think what I'm going to do is, instead of making another junction here that comes off of the highway, I think what I'll do is I'll scoot up over or scoot under just to make a local connection to over here with this four lane that I'm going to make a main, um, to make a collector. So I think that's what I'll do instead of connecting another one, because that's awfully close, it feels like. Especially, well, with the measurement, it feels really close. Looking at the number, looking at it in the game, it kind of looks, I don't know. One person I watched says that a half mile is, the half mile, that's pretty close though. That's, yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't think I'm gonna do one. I think I'm just gonna go up and over. But yeah, until then, yay, City Skylines with all the new stuff, the new roads, the new ploppables, and all the mods that I got working. Um, I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm definitely enjoying it, and I'm gonna put these up, and I plan on making a lot more of these. So until then, later.